So I'm gonna need your help on this one. I have no idea how to classify this story. I don't know if this is a glitch in the Matrix, a time loop, but listen to this story. A guy tells me he was driving alone on a quiet back road west of Topeka, Kansas one night, and he saw a hitchhiker standing on the side of the road. He was standing there staring into the headlights, wearing an orange hoodie with his hands in his pocket, had no bag or belongings, just a blank stare looking into the oncoming traffic. He said, I have never, ever picked up a hitchhiker in my entire life, and I didn't plan to start that night. So I kept driving. A few minutes later, though, there he was again. He saw a man standing on the side of the road, same orange hoodie, same blank expression, no bags, sitting there on the side of the road, hitchhiking. There was no way he could have gotten ahead of him. No cars, no turnoffs, no way he could have passed him. He sped up, trying to shake off the creeping unease that he felt in his body. 1 mile down the road, he sees this guy for the third time. Same spot, same pose, like he had never moved. He said his heart was pounding. He said he had heard about these kind of stories about glitches in the Matrix, the universe slipping just enough to repeat itself, Groundhog Day situations, But he laughed at this kind of stuff, just made up bullshit on the internet. But he said that felt like something was bending reality around him. He knew that if he kept driving up the road, he's gonna see that hitchhiker again on the side of the road. And that's what he did. 1 mile up the road, he saw him for the fourth time. He said it was like an out-of-body experience. He could feel his hands shaking as he turned the car and pulled over next to the hitchhiker. Images kept flashing through his mind that if he doesn't pull over and pick this man up, he's gonna be stuck in a loop forever. He rolls down his window. The hitchhiker leans in the window and he asked him if he needs a ride. The man in the orange hoodie just nods his head, doesn't say a word, gets in the passenger seat of the car, and they start driving up the road. So they drove in complete silence for, he said, about a mile before he just couldn't stand it anymore. He said the tension, I just had to break it. And so he broke it by saying, my name's Michael. He said the hitchhiker turns to him. They lock eyes and he says, yep. He said the way that he said it made him pause a minute and kind of laugh because the guy almost intimated that it was his name too. Or at least he said it was. So he asked him, is your name Michael too? And the man nodded again and said, yep. He asked him where he needed to go, and he said, just up ahead outside of town, there's a gas station. Pull off there. Fantastic. He was worried that he was going to end up stuck in the car with this guy for 30 miles. The gas station was only like 2 miles up the road, but it felt like it was taking him forever. Felt like he wasn't actually getting anywhere. He kept glancing at the hitchhiker out of the corner of the eye, and for a second, he said he thought he saw his image flicker like a glitch. And it freaked him out. He knew that this guy did not belong here, or that possibly that he didn't belong here. After what felt like an eternity, he saw the gas station up ahead and he pulled into the gas station. Happy as a peach because get this freaking guy out of his car. So the hitchhiker opens up the door, but pauses, looking at him with a strange expression. The guy says, thanks for the ride. And as he closes the door, he leans in the open window and he says, I'll see you next time. Next time? He said he asked, what do you mean next time? The man leans back in the car and says, oh, there'll be a next time. There's always a next time. But before he could respond, he walks towards the gas station. He says he blinks, and this man was gone. Like not out of sight gone, like gone. Like he had never existed. Driving away, he said he couldn't shake the feeling that he had just been caught in something bigger than himself. A time loop, a glitch in the Matrix, some kind of cosmic test. He doesn't know. He said he couldn't really explain it. He didn't think it was a ghost, but he said all he knows is that the road itself felt like that it just kept looping, forcing him to keep going back until he picked that man up. Obviously, he says he's never gone back on that road ever again, because he knows that if he ever does, that man's gonna be there just waiting, because like he said, there's always a next time. I don't even know how to classify this. Let me know in the comment section. Was it a ghost? Because it seems like a ghost. Was it an angel? Or was it something like he said, a time loop, some kind of glitch in the Matrix? He said test. He felt like he was being tested. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Damn it, man.